Boom, boom, boom. Do, 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 do. Ooh, hello, hello. Are we live? Are we on? Hello? Are we on? Yep. Last time I checked, Duolingo wasn't the man. I'm sorry. Imposter duo. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Hold up. Mix and paint. I was up here painting and I got bored. And so I said, what would happen if I hit that live button? And then y'all showed up. Wait, mister. Add me to the wall. Duolingo, you're on the wall. You got hit by a Cybertruck. Alright, Connor, hello and goodbye. So, anyways. What's up, Studio of Art? Welcome, welcome. I see your channel's blowing up. Good job. Proud of you. Keep it up. Goofles, welcome back. We all up to today? It's a Wednesday, random day of the week. We're gonna throw some highlights in here and just see how this goes. Y'all requested this, so here we are. Dun, dun, dun. Holy cow, where are these people coming from? How'd we go from 3 people to 86? This is too much. Oh my god, Lynja, yeah, I know. Y'all voted. Thank you, a GMO baby. God loves you too. It's a W. Well, I really don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just throwing in some highlights right now. The problem about painting real people is it's a lot harder than if I were just painting cartoons. So, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, PBS television famous artist Bob Ross. Don't you have a photograph? Julia Childs from PBS. Anyone remember her? I do not. And you're cooking. Thank you. Mr.Renken. Draw. Nothing. Never mind. Okay. Chung Lee. Chung Lee? Who's Chung Lee? Also, I'm trying to paint like Bob Ross would paint. You just kind of have fun with stuff and let it kind of just transform into whatever it transforms into. So, it's kind of painting freely here. What's your favorite horse racing jockey? Is it the chicken one? Chicken jockey? No, I don't know. My dad tried sending me messages. I guess he moved to Florida and he lives up in an area where there's a lot of horse racing people that like raise animals and trains them and stuff. And so he was sending me insider information saying, hey, bet on this one. at the Kentucky Derby. Um, but I didn't. But sure enough, he was right. Guy ended up winning. So I should have took his advice. Made some money. How y'all doing? Welcome to Mr. Renken Painting Legends. We'll see what happens. Anyways, still painting highlights. Layers on layers on layers. If you guys didn't know, that's the thing about painting. It's all about layers. XXS Testination. I don't even know how to say his name. From Drew's World. I think he's on the list. I'm calculating a list of people and who we're gonna add, and so we will. Right now, people are saying, "Oh, we just drawing dead people," and I'm just like, "No, it's legendary people, characters, moments throughout history that deserve recognition for what they brought to the world." And so, since this is YouTube, Miss Lynja here, she was a huge star on YouTube and brought many people together. Just good all-around content. And so I put a vote out on what to draw, and this is what y'all voted on. So I think next will probably be Stanley, and then Kobe, and then Harambe. We'll probably do it in that order. And then after that, I'm thinking about Michael Jordan, put him up there, and we'll just go from there. The trainer from Mr. Beast, Coach Wall. Yeah, I thought about doing that one actually right first, because as a YouTuber, I'm trying to, grow my platform, but I've noticed that I'm always a day late to things, and so I should probably paint things as they happen. And so I guess he's big in the news right now, and it would probably bring in viewership, but I feel like there's all these other people that have achieved good things. But do I do it for views? I haven't decided. So I was blowing up, and then I've noticed YouTube just decided, hey, let's not show your content, because I've had a lot of subscribers sending me messages saying they don't see my stuff, so they were wondering what was up, and I've been posting stuff every day. Thanos from Game. Yeah, we might add that for the other wall for the meme. Meanwhile, I played these games before, but I'm kind of waiting for the new season to come out. So I feel like her chin right here is a little off. But anyways, I'm out painting people. Just trying to get the right skin tone color. I just start mixing and throw it on there, and layers on layers on layers. After the day 20, I forgot your messages. Can you do Chester Bennington? Yes, I'm a huge Linkin Park fan, so more than happy to put him up there. Favorite colors for a bracelet? I like gray and blue. Any kind of blue. Do Brother Man have some modes? Yeah, we'll probably get that up on the meme wall. Anyways, I've been going back and forth between the two walls. Kind of gives me some freedom to do what I want. I thought about painting Bigfoot on the wall over there, but I can't quite figure out the right meme or vlog that he did. I know I like he blinked twice for consent or whatever. That one's pretty funny. Or him running from the cops, and he's like, I ain't black enough. But I noticed there's a new meme of SGA like holding his little trophy, and he's like, ugh, like looks all funny. But anyways, I'm probably gonna paint one of these walls. I'm gonna do an Oklahoma City Thunder, since we live in Oklahoma here. Support the team. Well, anyways, I don't have gray. Sorry, Gearworks. I heard you hurt your knee. I actually started drawing your profile picture, but I've been busy doing 20 other things. So we'll get it when we get it. The distracted guy, yeah, that's on the list for the meme wall. W painting. All right, thank you. Let's see. Pele? Is that soccer player? I don't know. Anyways, Madonna and Pele. I don't know who those are. Anyways, Arthur Morgan. I've seen comments on him. I don't feel like I know who he is. So I might have to do some research. I've probably seen his stuff before, but the names don't ring a bell. Anyways, Thanos. I hear you. Let's see, football player. Okay, that's a Vinci. Is that the singer? Vinci. You were at the Thunder Parade and I touched the trophy. Well, aren't you just special? Anyways, that would be cool. I didn't want to go to the parade. It was too hot. So I was like hanging out in the comfort of air conditioning. Because that's how I live my life. So I have been doing the thing where I wear my sweater everywhere so that I stay insulated. And it helps make me feel cooler because the minute I take my sweater off, then I'm like, oh my God, I'm cold. So if you ever try that, wear a bunch of warm baggy stuff and just make yourself extremely hot, and it resets your brain, which can be a good or bad thing. Anyways, how are we doing so far? Painting people here. It's hard work. It's not as easy as it looks. Too many layers. Kobe Bryant, Michael Jackson. We'll probably get them bulbs. How's your brother doing? Brother's doing well. He's in an apartment up in Seattle. He lives in his family's there in Spokane, and so it's been kind of rough on their family. But he went through his chemo treatment, and I guess he has to live in a bubble, so he's in kind of an apartment. But anyways, dun, dun, dun. But he is doing well and in good spirits. He sent a picture to our family chat, and he looked good. I was like, I'm joking with him. I was like, you don't even look like a cancer patient. You be faking it. But anyways, we joke about that. That's how we get through the tough times. Who is the guy he is painting? Who is the guy? What do you mean? I'm the guy. That's right there. That's Lynja. How do you even say her name? Love your artwork. Oh, thank you. It does. Connor's back. Matt Pat. Ghost from Call of Duty. Juice World. These are good suggestions. We got it. I just do one at a time. I'm just one guy. If you guys are following along, this is gonna be a long journey. Just making stuff. Alright, now that I did the highlights, now I gotta do the shadows. Dun, dun, dun. You're the best. Well, thank you. Doing what I can. As I can. And I've noticed with her skin tone, it's kind of got like some grayness to it. So I'm having to dirty up my tan color here, which is something I don't normally do. I don't know if maybe the Bob Ross, I made him too tan. It's like he's living in Florida or something. But I don't know. It is not as easy as it seems. My wife, she's getting mad at me because she says I spend too much time up at my school, and I have a lot of people commenting saying that I need to go home and enjoy my summer. But I don't know how to relax. I try to go home and I just end up scrolling through TikTok videos and then being depressed with my choices. So anyways, so here we are making content for all y'all. You should paint your brother and a lot of legends. My brother is a legend to me. He was a huge role model for me growing up. I'm the youngest, he's the oldest. But my middle brother, he has cancer too, but he seems to be doing fine. He's lost a bunch of weight. He's on medicine. He guess he can live a full life with it. But the doctors just give him medicine that helps keep the cancer at bay from growing. And so I was like, 2 brothers with cancer. What is this nonsense? Um, that's the thing about life. You never know. Um, Shadows, shadows, shadows. How much detail should I add here? Anybody? Anybody want to do this for me? Come on out. I'll let you paint. Chester Bennington. Yeah, he's on the list. You are the best at art. I can't name a single person better than you. Well, there's a lot of good artists out there. You just seem to find my content. But put yourself, my brother. I already painted my profile picture over there. And I don't know if my brother would want to be on the wall. He's not one of those type of people that likes the spotlight and credit and whatnot. I don't even think he wanted people to know he had cancer. He just tends to take care of himself. He's a workaholic. Takes care of his family. So, yippers, joys of growing up, people. Y'all young. Your worries about what's for dinner, and you're just like, go to McDonald's. Instant gratification. Well, other people, it's, am I gonna live today? Oh, let's see. She's got this little dimple right here. Let's throw that in there. And then I'll just use a posture marker to make it better. Anyways, cheese toast. Oh my God, Arthur Marker. Next, please. Do Kobe. Stanley would be a good one. Yes. The creator, Toriyami, or Toriyami, whatever his name is. Yeah, he's on the list too. I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, and so just trying to find a decent photo of some of these people. That's the thing about drawing these legends is there's a lot of pictures of them. Like I'm gonna add Robin Williams, but I went down the rabbit hole trying to find a photo of Robin Williams, and he's played in so many movies that it's just so hard to pick one. How do you choose which version of them? So with this one was pretty easy. For her, I just used her profile picture from her channel because that is what everybody remembers her as. And so, I don't know. I'm trying to honor these great people. I'm not trying to disappoint them. Chad Boswick, yeah. Boswick. Did he change his last name? Black Panther. Yes. We will get him. Yet again. A lot of these I'm going to do because I'm a huge fan, but then some of these, like with her, I didn't really watch her content, but I knew of her. But I let y'all vote and then make it happen, which I'm starting to see a trend where I keep saying that you make suggestions and I make it happen. Is that like my calling card? Should I put that on a t-shirt? Coach Tyler Wall. How many of you knew him before the Mr. Beast video? I heard he coached a lot of like professional athletes. And so, anyways, let's hit the record button there. And I'll use bum bum bum. All right, I need some red. How can we make these lips look better? Anybody? If you didn't know, when you're painting, the upper lip is always darker than the bottom. Did you guys know that? Anybody, can someone tell me why the upper lip is darker than the bottom lip? you have to have type coach wall and legends. Yeah, I've seen a video or a picture of him. I don't know. I might be able to fit it up over here above Bob Ross. Larry Bird. Yeah. There's a lot of basketball players, football players, baseball players. How about doing Babe Ruth, stuff like that? But that's the thing. This wall, I think what I'm gonna do is the one wall over there is all memes. That's like pop culture, and then this wall be like famous, iconic people. So I haven't decided yet. Um, we shall see. I'm just going with the flow, one day at a time. So, add a highlight on the bottom lip here, and then I'll add a little bit of a highlight, but it's not as bright. And then we will darken the top lip a little bit. And so, which the bottom top lip already got it pretty dark. Probably need to lighten it a little bit. Looks natural enough. Anyways, did anybody figure out why the bottom lip is lighter or darker? That's a thing I learned in college. Oh, let's see. She had brown eyes. For some reason, the brown paint that I use is called burnt ember, and so every time I mix something with it, it makes it feel gray. I don't know why. So I always have to mix orange with it. So it's really weird. Tupac and Biggie Smalls. Those would be good ones. Elvis Presley. So Martin Luther King. There are so many. It's insane. That's the thing about me doing this wall. It's a huge wall. And another thing is there's so many legendary people that I have content forever. Yes. The Twin Towers. That was a big epic moment. Should we put the Twin Towers in there? That'd be kind of cool. I haven't heard that one. That was a good idea. Maybe as a background idea behind something, put the two towers. That'd be kind of cool. I gotta go manage my sister's YouTube channel. See ya. All right, good luck with that. Thanks for coming. You should do Solely Solenberg. Pilot saved U.S. Airways Flight 5049. That's an interesting one. First time I heard that. That's a very unique suggestion. Caden Agnew. I remembered you. Yep. You were in my class. One of my students. How do you guys find me? You just like browsing YouTube and then I just like, y'all just on the live, like swiping through lives and then Mr.Renken pops up? Or is there a notification that if you follow me? Yeah, Michael Jackson, we'll get him. He's on the list. I know I already did Doge on the other wall, but son, should put him on this wall. Yeah, maybe. Maybe there's another Cheems dog that maybe I'll put that one. Try to do one of everything. Like, there's all these legendary characters that I painted in my classroom that I'm just like, do we want to paint them again? But anyways, Vinci, yeah, well, Robin Williams, Darth Vader, yeah, that's what I'm talking. We need Vader. Vader be good. Follow you and saw you were live, and so I joined. Okay. I don't know how y'all find me, so it is what it is. Let's see, what am I doing? Highlights. Well, let's see. If you haven't noticed, I use the same paintbrush for everything. There we go. You throw some highlight, little white dots in the eyes, and then bam! It sparkles. It's starting to look like a real person. Our glasses are kind of wobbly. I'll fix it. I'll just use a paint pen. Like, it's easier to control. Akira, there he is. Akira Toriyama, whatever. Anyways, Sacagawea. Yeah, I've had a lot of like Native American suggestions. Some kids talked about making Chief Tecumseh since we live in Tecumseh, but not a lot of people know about him. But it is what the school or town was named after. Alright, we'll come back and we will edit the eyes later. Let's see if we can fix her hair. Anyways, um, I'm just up here. This is what I do on summer break. Just paint stuff. Paul Walker, yeah, I'm a huge Fast and Furious fan. That'd be kind of cool. Should we draw his car? Should put his car on there, and then I need something for the bottom of this mural here because it's hard to draw people and stuff. So I'm thinking about drawing like different. I don't know. If I could do like cartoons of these things, like Charlie Brown or something, it'd be easier. Like kind of how I did Technoblade with the pig from Minecraft movie. But people said I should draw the guy, the real Technoblade. But some of this stuff is just so hard. Anyways, nothing but time. Like I said, this is going to be a long journey. Several months, several years. If y'all want to tag along that long. So somehow, people they like watching my stuff, and some people don't like watching my stuff. So you never know. I just know I like to paint. It's very therapeutic. So here we are. But I don't know. When I paint them, I'm like Bob Ross. I'm very chill. I'm not all like crazy and animated like some YouTubers you guys like to watch. So I'm in my 40s. I probably should have started making content 20 years ago when YouTube just got invented. And where would we be now? I don't know. But anyways, I'm just gonna paint, and if you want to watch, awesome. If not, then thanks for coming. Have a nice day. But anyways, some people they want me to just chit chat with them, but then I don't get anything done. I just sit there and stare at a screen and talk, which is fine sometimes. But today I'm trying to get a lot of this done. So I go back and forth between shadows and highlights, and the cool thing about paint is you just paint on top of it. You can wait for it to dry and then paint on top of that, or sometimes I like to just paint it while it's wet so that the colors blend together. And so like in this one, she has some white in her hair, and so even with the black paint there, we're just going to go in slowly, add some highlights, shine, and see what happens. But I feel like the middle school's put in place. They got I'm trying to paint out here, they're waxing floors, so they moved all the furniture, which I'll show you guys in a little bit, all the issues I have to deal with. But they're gonna wax the hallway soon, and so I won't be able to come in here and paint. So there'll be about a week or so that I won't have any of these kind of videos. I'll have to make stuff at home, which maybe that'll be a win for some of y'all that showed up. I'll pick some of y'all, and we'll draw some profile pictures. So, because I can do that at home, and I think my wife would enjoy that because she's tired of me leaving the house. Anyways, someone said that I need to put my principal up on the wall because she's a legend for letting me paint the hallway. So I was like, that's interesting. Maybe. I've gone through 3 new principals in the last 3 years, so let's see how long this one stays. But when I first started all this painting on the walls, I did it 1 year, and I didn't even ask. I just started painting, and they were like, "Oh my God, that's amazing!" And then the next principal, they were like, "I don't know," but I just kind of did it anyway because they weren't planning on staying for very long. Anyways, so, but this one, she's actually been supportive. So, um, anyways, here we are. I see D. Clark is here. Oh, I gave her, what do you call it? Mod privileges. Let's see if she lets it go to her head. Whoa. All right, does that look like hair? What do we think? Is that good? Is that? We'll add more details later. Remember, I'm layers on layers on layers. All right, Yamcha in his meme pose. Okay, I'll look that one up. I know there's a lot of Dragon Ball Z ones. Are you talking about Yamcha from Dragon Ball Z? Kobe 24, Bob Daddy, haha. Yes. Let's see. Am I a good mod? Yes. Randomize, you've been amazing. Thank you. Do Metro Man. Oh, that's a good one. Dun dun dun. Uh-oh, Mr. Cope's in the building. Let me have to mute for just a second. And we're back. I know I'm muted. I was talking to Mr. Cope. He works out here in the building. Anyways, y'all don't want to hear our conversations. Unless you do. I don't know. And we're back. It would make my day if you did the Yamcha meme. Okay. I'll Google it. I gotta look into that one. Let's see. The Titanic. That's a good idea for a legendary moment. Should we do the part from the movie where she's like, I'll never let go, and then she rips his hand off the thing and then sinks to the bottom? Or do we just draw a ginormous boat on the wall? If I consider drawing your profile picture, I actually did start drawing it. I came up here on Monday. What did it say? Wednesday? Yeah, 2 days ago. And while I was waiting for paint to dry, I drew like 15 profile pictures. I think that's what it was. And so I have them sketched out. I just now need to color them. And I haven't figured out how I want to color them. So anyways. Yo, I know. I'm just saying. Yours is gonna be difficult, but I think I'm gonna use Posca pens since yours have those like electric glow and stuff, and so like a white Posca marker and whatnot just makes it easier for that like neon effect. So, anyways, Coach Wong. Good Lord, people, you want Coach Wong? We'll get them all there. I think I got to do it for YouTube algorithm. But anyways. Dun, dun, dun. All right, what do I paint now? Let's see. I need to do her shirt. Now we gotta add. Should I paint the food, or should we just start with the pattern of the clothing? It don't matter. I gotta paint everything anyway. Finn Birder. I don't know. Right now, I got, like I said, I have a whole bunch. I just went through, looked at different comments on different videos, and I picked out a lot of people that I thought had good comments. And that's kind of what happened. Um, that's how I picked out people this time that are subscribed. Food. Let's see. Well, as you say, I should paint the food first. I've already started mixing reds um, for the shirt. Anyways, this I'm just gonna paint very loosely. Because I gotta save myself time. A lot of this stuff, these things take too long, and so I gotta get them done faster. You should make a video that we can comment on for you to draw our profile pictures. Yeah, I do need to do that. I need to make, I don't know, the YouTube algorithm's being mean to me right now. My stuff's not getting out there, so my views have dropped, so it just makes me feel disappointed. But anyways, I think I'm gonna start doing things like make sure you subscribe now, this instant. Um, but we'll see. I'm cruising. I'm making stuff. I should be on summer break, just enjoying it. But I notice when I'm sitting around bored, all I can think about is, what do I need to make? I just can't. My mind won't relax. Chat's the goat. Yes. Y'all just chat with each other. Bob the editor is a big fan. All right, Walt Disney. Oh yeah, I never thought about doing um, him. Dun, dun, dun. Basically, I just go in here and I sketch these out, and then it becomes a big paint by number kind of thing. Is that cheating? I don't know. Sue me. And then this wall is going to be so big and full of stuff that if I mess up, are you really going to see the mess ups? Been here since day 5. That's pretty good. That's randomized. You are a real one. That's what we're going to call you. You are a true legend. Someone commented and said they were here since like 2021. And I was like, man, you were. I think that was back when I was doing like digital art for my COVID days where I had to teach from home. And so that was interesting. But they weren't even like a student. They just found they were watching my videos, um, which was kind of funny. Tell us a story. Well, what do you guys want to hear? I'm an introvert, if you didn't know. I like to just hang out in my house and play video games uh, and not talk. Let's see, this. I feel like her shirt comes out further. I messed up. You done messed up, Ron? Which I'm going to put that on the meme wall because that video was hilarious. Let's see. You're not alone. Something interesting. I'm not a very interesting person. My wife says that I don't do very well with small talk, and I'm starting to understand what she talks about. I'm an awkward person to be around. I taught math camp, I was directing math camp this year, and so I see these kids sitting at the lunch table all alone with nobody inside. Just sit down and talk to them, and man, it's just hard to have conversations with people. It's like, hey, how's the weather today? Oh, looks like it's gonna rain. But anyways, I always just ask them, what do you do for fun? My favorite YouTuber. All right, thanks, Barbara. Hello. Oh, and then we're gonna do the finish. Are you going to finish the live? What does that mean? Oh, I don't know. I'm here till probably my battery on my phone dies. So if I can get this done today, think about drawing these legends, these people. This stuff takes forever. These paintings, they just take a really long time. When I painted like Technoblade down here, I got that thing done in an hour. But painting Bob Ross was like 4 or 5 hours. And so I already got like 2 hours in on this one. But this one has a lot more stuff, a lot more details. So I don't know. It's all about time management. 10 dead birds. Were they eaten by cats? Because I have some cats and they somehow attack birds. Thanks for time with us and sharing the painting process. Well, you're welcome. So I don't know. That's probably why I'm a teacher. Everything I always try to explain, which I probably need to make long form YouTube content where it's just me chatting and saying, hey, do this. But the problem is there's so many other YouTubers out there that do that. So it's like, why y'all want to watch me? But I don't know. A lot of legends never die. That's true. You mostly finished the meme wall, right? Yeah, I finished the first section. But this hallway has 12 sections of wall space. And so, like I said, long term view, like, I don't know, what do you call this? I'm gonna be doing this for a while. As long as I'm still here. Some people say, they always ask me, like, why do I still teach? I should be doing something else in my life. And somehow I keep showing up. For a few years, I was kind of in a funk where I didn't like teaching. I didn't like coming to work. And I don't know, it was miserable. Student behavior and parents. Always, you give a kid a C and then it's your fault that the kid doesn't do any work. So it was a headache. And so that's when I first started painting my wall in my classroom. It was, I don't know, it was an outlet to just kind of ignore the nonsense. And so that one turned into, but I didn't record any of it. I just kind of did it on my own time. And I let my students tell me what to paint. And then that got them inspired and they were like, oh, Mr. Renken's making this. So then they were actually like putting more time and energy in their work. So I don't know, the teaching just got a little bit better. So then I painted my back cabinet. That one was all monochromatic, one tone, and I did it with all paint pens, just hatching and cross hatchings, and that was kind of a thing where I taught the process. And then I finished that last year, and then this year we came out to the hallway and started painting memes on the wall, but there was an inner conversation I had with some kids about how, like, teachers teach because they can't do or something like that. And so I was like, you know what, bet. And so one kid said I should be a YouTuber, and so I just took their word. So a lot of what I do is from my students. If it wasn't for my students, I would be lost. And so here we are. You're welcome. So it's been a curse and a blessing teaching. It's been a roller coaster. So if you hit, I'll probably be making a long-term video about why I do what I do, but I just haven't got around to it. I hate making long-term content. I don't like talking to the camera like this right here. I'd rather just be out. I'd rather just paint, put my earbuds in, rock out. I like short-term content just because I can play random songs. Do a video game creator. Yeah, that'd be a good one. You should get a Q million raise. Yeah. I definitely need it. I'm as broke gets. People are like, teachers, you do it for the outcome, not the income. Well, I kind of have to pay bills. I got a house payment. Can't pay my car payment and get here to do this. So here we are. So if I can make money doing YouTube content, good Lord, that would be amazing. But right now, YouTube's being sus, so trying to fight the algorithm. Like I'll get like millions of views a day, and then boom, now I'm getting like 10,000 views a day, and so it's just kind of rough. Let's see. We start right here. Now let's start the dark ones. whoop, 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 whoop. But I need someone to come here and volunteer and paint this for me, so I can go outside and soak up some sun. No, nobody. No takers. You guys are not very helpful here. Oh, just kidding. What do people like to watch on live streams? That's what I want to know. You got two phones. Yeah, this is my daughter's old phone. She got a new one, and so it broke, but I fixed it, and so I use it to record. So I'm just stating some ideas. All right, I'm gonna read. Let's see. I get stuck painting, and so I don't read you guys' comments. All right, video game wall with best game like Mario, Sonic, etc. Yeah. That's the thing about all these different sections of wall spaces. I'm trying to keep them in a certain theme. So we're in Oklahoma. So I think one of the walls I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna start painting probably after this, is do something for the Thunder for winning the finals. But then also on that same wall space, do the different colleges that are in Oklahoma, because this is a school, and maybe that'll help intrigue kids to, prepare for the future. But you never know. Some of my squares are off. Oh well, I'm just gonna have to make it up. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just guessing. So the thing about art is anything can be art, anything can be good art, anything can be bad art. It's all about the audience. Everything's subjective. Like things that I see go viral, it's like, what? And then other things that don't go viral, and then you're just like, how? Things that some people think is interesting and other people think it's dumb. So that's the joy of being an artist, is trying to find your niche, I don't know, I just have my own style. I do the things the way I do it, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't, I don't. Oh well, you don't have to answer. But let's see, what's it say? What town? It's Tecumseh in Oklahoma, small town. It's like maybe 5,000 people. The school is literally the town. The school is bigger than like everything else. Somehow we're like a 5A school, but like a super tiny town. Anyways, it's fine. All right, I'm not reading all these comments, so I'm sorry. You guys can talk to each other. But I look up every now and then. I'm just painting. So let me paint. I need to find a better way to edit things, because right now I just use the TikTok Studio app because it's just fast. I tried using DaVinci Resolve on my computer, and because that's how I used to do content or make content, and it was so annoying that I got so frustrated with it that I quit. I was like, I ain't doing this. I'm out. So that's my life. Josh Hutchinson's whistle on the meme wall. I don't know what that is. What is going on with the memes? Are we like in a meme drought? Because like I've been trying to find new memes, like something new. Like, when I was painting the other wall, there was like nice catch cheer. Like that was a big thing. Knee surgery, like chill guy, Duolingo with like Cybertruck. Those were like big hits. John Port, and then we hit the Italian brain rot, and since Italian brain rot, there's like no new memes. So it's like, so now when I'm painting the wall down there, there's it's just, I just have all these old ones. But I know how the YouTube algorithm works is it just doesn't, it just puts out things that are trending. So like people that are artists and stuff, I see everybody doing Stitch videos. They're just making drawings of Stitch because of the movie, and then they're all switching over to Toothless. So I have a feeling Jurassic Park's going to come out, and people are gonna start making Jurassic Park. So it's like whenever big movies or shows, Grug came out of nowhere, but it's like it faded fast. It's like we need another low taper fade meme, something big. But anyways, Chillmonk, you're fine. You guys. Anyways, what's a new meme? I need a meme that's like right now. It's big. It's hyped. I thought about doing Bigfoot, doing the blink twice thing, but I can't quite find a good, photo of it. So I may just have to just draw my own version of Bigfoot and be like, he blinked twice for consent, right? And he's like eating a big steak or something. Not something big, but something massive. I know I need something big, trendy, that everybody knows what's going on. Um, well, let's see. This here, that's black. This is dark brown. Who invented this pattern of clothing? I should have chose a different picture for her. Because, let's see. It saved me time. Anyways, Big AJ and Big Justice. Yeah, but those guys, that was like last year. There's nothing new of them. I mean, we do KSI, but yeah, there's like the KSI forehead meme. It's not really anything new. Tried doing some with iShow Speed, but there's not really a meme of him. I know he beat Ashton Hall in a race, but it never really became a meme. So I don't know. The Pop Tart Cat, the OGC. These are all OGs. These are all. That's old. I already got Nyan Cat up there. A sports wall. Yeah. So we need new memes, not old ones. I've got plenty of old memes to put up there. I need this. I want to balance. I want to have a variety. I want to bounce back and forth between new memes and old memes. I told you, we're in a meme drought. There's nothing. The creativity last year, there were so many memes, but this year, nothing. I think it's AI. I think AI's fault for ruining the meme culture. Open the door. See, that's an old one. The rock eyebrow, old one. Everything is. These are all like 2, 3, 4 years old. Where's the new ones?
Well, if it's not old Bob.
Yeah, like that. Sorry, we muted you. We had our maintenance guy just came through. I didn't want to have to blast him on the internet. So, the joys of coming up to a school building. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just guessing. I think this is where a dark one should go. So, anyways, the oven head guy search it up. Is that a new one? Oh. Can you do PPAP? I don't know. We back. Yeah, we didn't go anywhere, but let's see. You breaking stuff in there?
Well, I pulled up your little board over the hole just to remind myself what it looked like there.
Oh, she finally put it on the list
Oh,
of
she
things
put it
to
on
do.
the list, yes.
Nice. They gonna concrete it in?
So I'm hoping to do that, yes, that's what it looks like. It's probably, may have to knock some of that rusted metal back out
Gotcha.
and then concrete it. So
I covered it up the best I
Yeah,
could
no,
so
no,
that
that's,
kids didn't get tetanus.
it's just rusty old rotten metal.
Yeah. Well, and I think there's what is it? Hold on, let me All right, I'm back. It's our maintenance guy. He likes to chit chat. He's talking about how fixing my classroom, all the things that are broken. So, anyways, all right, people are heading out. That's fine. I'm here and I'm not here. Y'all like to watch me paint or not watch me paint. I get it's all the same to me. Chill monk, yay! I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just taking some paint, add some white to it. Maybe lighten this area up a little bit. Like I said, I'm not. This is very loose painting. This is how Bob Ross would have wanted it, guys. If he was here, he was watching me, he'd be like, taps on. Off to you. I'm gonna go. All right, chicken fat. Thanks for coming. Sorry I was off. I was disconnected from the mic for so long. But do you guys really want to hear me chit chat, or do you just want to watch me paint, or I don't know, whatever you. What are you guys doing? What are you doing? Anyways. Oh, look, people coming back. It's all the same. You guys want to watch long form content and hear me yip yap, or do you like just the short videos? I don't know. All right, I need some dark bronzish color. How would I do that? Okay, we'll throw some ochre and some orange together. Let's wetten the brush a little bit. Thin out the paint a little bit more. Oh, I think I need more orange. Oh darn, I think I went too orange. I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna keep mixing paint. Relaxing, you like this, okay? Welcome back. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that like button. Make sure you share. Tell your grandma. Just kidding. Someone tell me how to make it, how to go viral on YouTube. Just kidding. I don't know. I've had 5 videos go over 1 million views, so somehow I'm doing all right. But then I'll go like weeks where it's like no views. So something's up. Oh, let's see. Ooh. I think this is that color. I think I need to go darker. Darker shadows. Let's add some black. There's too much white in this paint, so every time I add black, it just makes it feel gray. Dun, dun, dun. How does one make waffles? Do I need to make this thing perfect? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Y'all think. That's the thing about being an artist. You're just guessing. It's all just guessing work. Does anybody really know what they're doing with their life? So, all right, we got to fix these strawberries. I feel like I need some tan and some orange. It's always about trying to find that right color theory, blending. A lot of my students always like, how do you make the color that you need? I don't know. I'm just guessing, guys. I'm just guessing. All right, layer number 2 on the strawberries here. Let's see what we got. Just gonna add a little bit of a tan with orange. All right. And I'll probably use a paint marker to fine line this stuff. Some people, I was watching my plankton video and they're like, it looked better before you outlined it. And I'm just like, well, you know what? I like the outline look because I'm a comic book art. Like I grew up to comic books. Comics were my thing. And so, I like it to feel more like a comic. Layer number 2. Some of this paint. I need better paint. Anybody want to tag Golden Paint, see if they'll sponsor. Send me some stuff. I'll do a product review for them, you know, and then I'll do it. I'll do it. Come on now. Anyways, just saying because I was in his class. Oh, people can just my students, my students. All right, let's throw some shadows on these strawberries here. Some darker red. Just throw it down here on the bottom. Across the top. Move a little shadow up in there, down in there. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Just playing with paint. You guys gotta try this. Just pick up a paintbrush, move it around, see what happens. Lighting says hi. Chillmonk says hi. Anyway, whatever. Just paint, guys. Just paint for fun. Don't get mad at me. I'm just painting. Y'all just stick around. Maybe you watch this. Maybe you won't. Maybe you prefer to watch. What's it called? Like you'll just watch the short that comes out. Some whipped cream here. Thought about putting some stucco in here and making my paint like super thick. But I haven't decided yet. Alright, I gotta paint this plate that's in the background. What color to make the plate? What color is this? Normally I would be jamming out to music right now, but I don't know if I'm allowed to put music on or if like YouTube will copyright strike me because I'm live. So that is probably the number one reason I do short videos, is so I can play whatever music I want. Grace, thank you. It's slowly coming together. I don't know if you guys can see me or what y'all want. Anyways. Nope, don't put music on ever unless you own it. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I was gonna play music in the background, but I have a feeling I just get banned. DMC'd. Or whatever you call it. Dun, dun, dun. Boy, it's old music out of a sound trademark. Yeah, I guess I could play on like elevator music. Do 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 do. It's completely unfair that they have such a strain on creativity and some of these. Yeah, I don't know. I get it. People that make stuff, they want to get paid. Hey, it's Mr. Bob Ross, a true artist. Well, thank you. That guy right there, that guy. Definitely inspired me to what I am. So I can tell my painting process, and I was my first year teaching at it. My principal came in and she was evaluating me, and she said that it very much reminded her of Bob Ross. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, but here we are. I'll admit it. Do, do, do. Do. Details, details, details. I use the same paintbrush for this entire thing, I think. Is that horrible? Anyways, I don't know. Does that look like waffles and strawberries? Good enough, right? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I think I messed up on this one strawberry. I think I'm just gonna go and paint it all the way to the end. See, right now, like I think other artists, they would switch paintbrushes, and for me, I just use the same one for that whole strawberry. Why not? You know. Someone said my new trademark should be because why not? Mr.Renken 2025. Connor, thanks for coming. Adios. Enjoy your summer break or whatever. Oh my God, how you so good? I don't know. I just move the paintbrush around and it just kind of happens, guys. It's like magic. Mrs. Reagan, it is me, Mackenzie. I broke my leg. For reals? Who's Mrs. Renken? Just kidding. From Hurricane Harbor, or was this just like randomly? You broke your leg just recently, or are you saying a long time ago? Anyways, you still haven't given me that letter M yet. It's for me to paint. But anyways, Chill Monk, thanks for coming. Have a good one. What about Pele, the soccer player? I don't know. We'll see. So many legends, so many people. It's all over. It's just time, guys. It's just time. So walking, you broke your leg for real. Please don't sue the school. It's not my fault. Okay. I took you to Hurricane Harbor. We got you home. Oh, trampoline accident. That's what we're talking about. Bruno, what's up? Anyways. I think we're ready to start doing the outlining with a pen, I think. What do y'all think? Is it ready for Poshka pen time? Is that enough details? Guess what, Mr. Renken? I saw you and when I was at Talking My. Are you guys all stalking me now? What is this? My first jobs was an artist using a teenager. We think skateboards. Huh? I don't know. That sounds like a cool gig. What do you do? Like paint things on the bottom of skateboards? Or make decals? I don't know. A lot of people print those things now. I need my laser cutter. I need to put it to use. Oh, you were driving. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna sue you. Okay. Sue. It's not my fault. You can sue the school though. Should I add her wrinkles in her neck? What do you guys think? You drew the logos and art. That's pretty cool. It's a good gig. Problem is a lot of this stuff, like artists, for some reason, they're just undervalued. Like no one gets paid for what they're worth, and so a lot of time and energy goes into things, and for what? We don't like. That's what's disappointing about being an artist is it doesn't pay very well. Creativity usually gets stolen by big companies, so you either got to get a job for some big company and just collect a salary, or get lucky on YouTube that people like your stuff, and then even YouTube takes a big percentage. But it's just being an artist. It's why the saying "starving artist" for a reason. It just doesn't pay. I think you got to find a group of people that have a ton of money. No, my daughter is not here. She is at home, and the oldest, she just went on vacation with her boyfriend, and so I need my fan. I gotta let this dry. Well, I guess I could draw this, but this, I don't know. What do you guys think? Does that look all right? Did I do her well? I know it's mirrored. It's reversed. So, I feel like it looks like her. I feel like once I add the outlines, it'll look better. Anyways, what do y'all think? Does this look like Lynja? How do you say her name? Lynja? Cooking with Lynja. Lynja. Your kid has a boyfriend? Yeah, well, my oldest daughter does. Whoa. Dun, dun, dun. Well, I thought this was going to take me forever, but that wasn't too long. How long have I been live? An hour and 30 minutes. All that hour and 30 minutes. That's not bad because the first half took about an hour. So I'm like 2.5 hours in to do this. 2.5 hours. That's pretty good. That's normally these take like 4 or 5 hours. Bob Ross, I think it was 3 hours total. I was about to say, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, with her boyfriend. Yep. Looks amazing. Rip. Yep. All these great people passing away. It's inevitable. Everybody dies. Many we're bored, we're slowly dying one day at a time. My favorite color is gray. I know, I'm weird like that. Let's see. My hair's looking pretty rough. Somebody said I got a good tan going on. I got a good tan. I was looking pretty dark the other day. I've been hanging out in the pool, laying in my hammock. Let's see. Nobody knows. Boom, boomy, boomy. Boom, boom. I don't know. No reply. Keep an eye out for a rare wild Banksy. You might be able to do art heist too. A lot of his stuff's in the big cities and stuff, so I wouldn't see anything that around here. But then again, with Oklahoma City Thunder winning, maybe OKC's gonna get some press. I'll bring some people out here. But I think I'm gonna paint something for Oklahoma City. I need ideas. What should I do? Should I just paint SGA since he was MVP, or do I do Oklahoma City, the mascot, Thunder, whatever his name is? I don't really watch sports, but I know a lot of my students do. They're big fans, so I'll probably paint something on the wall out here for them, and it's for our state. So I don't know. Hey, from Virginia. You're from far from home. Welcome. Roscoe. But anyways, waiting on paint to dry. This will look better once I outline it. That's the cool thing about Poshka pens. I can make these curves a little bit, depending on a paintbrush. My hand gets shaky. I had a device where I would put it here and then it would support my hand, and so I don't know where that piece went. Anyways, you guys want to go on and see what I'm dealing with? So, anyways, I forgot my. Oh, darn it. Anyways, so we're working on this wall right now, but if you look, the hallway is covered with like stuff everywhere. And then you go down this way, because they're cleaning out classrooms. They gotta wax the floors, and so the classroom ends up being in the hallway. How long did it take you? We're looking at 3 hours total right now on that one painting. And then my classroom, I came in here, broke it all down, so all my stuff. Anyways, everything's just piled on a table with wheels. But they told me I didn't have to move my computer, so I'm happy that I don't have to move any of that. So I just threw everything on that back wall. I have to get it up off the floor so they can come in their big machine and wax. But anyways, that's the mural I was talking about earlier, if you were here, that I painted last year. That's all Poshka pens. So yeah, DK. These are all the, I played a lot of PUBG, Minecraft, Wolverine, Pit-Boy from Fallout. So Ren and Stimpy down there. These are all the characters of my childhood. People are like, what? Why is, what's her name? I forgot the name. Luna Petunia. That was my daughter. She watched a lot of Luna Petunia, Charizard, Pokemon, and Mega Man. Some of you probably don't even know what Mega Man is. Where is my dinosaur? What dinosaur? Was I supposed to make you a dinosaur? Or are you talking about the one we drew? I forgot to post the video of the 3D art, but I went and looked. I only had like 6 people do it, so there wasn't really a video to make. Can you draw my profile picture in the next video? Really? You're still asking? Look up Jeremy Fish. Anyways, and then this was the first. This started it all. I painted this wall, and then I put my favorite saying on there from Iron Man 1. It's "Don't waste it, don't waste your life," by Houston. But anyways, I think my favorite thing was the one in the middle, Trunks. I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. But this is where it all started. This is where I got the inspiration to paint the wall. Is I painted that against the schools. You know, I was a rebel. And then they were like, oh, that's cool. And so then I was like, on the next one. But I thought about painting that wall over there. But I have a lot of cabinets and then I have my TV up there. It is my dog. I know you told me this. Is that Yomita? Admita? But I started a drawing down here. It was gonna be the Think, Anakin Think. I had the high ground, but I think I'm actually gonna move it over here. And if you guys didn't watch, I think I posted a new video today. There he is, the blue shirt guy. I posted it at 3 o'clock, so. The meme wall 2.0 is, I don't know. It's a pretty decent wall. I don't think it's as long as the other one that I did. I think it's about 2 feet shorter, but plenty of room. I had 60 memes on that one, so I think I probably 50 on this one. And then we come around the corner here. I haven't decided if I'm gonna paint this wall yet or just leave it yellow. So I don't know, because I'd have to repaint it. But as you see, it's been a crazy. I probably won't be able to be painting a wall here pretty soon, because I feel once they finish the classrooms, they're gonna do the hallway, and then the hallway I think has to dry for a few days. But I also have this wall here, which I think this side of the wall is gonna be all memes. But then on this side of the wall, I think this is where I have different sections. So like right here, I'm thinking about doing like video games, movies. I also thought about doing like different TikTok trends, like when a big viral video, so I put like M to the B on there or whatever, or Leah Halton, like any of those videos that got like billion, call it the billion views club. And so every video that got over 1 billion views, we'll paint it on the wall to see if maybe one of my videos becomes a 1 billion view video. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But do I keep going live or do I log off? Finish this up. What do we do? You guys want to watch me outline it? What is that? I can't say that now. Nay 3. Anyways, where's my Connor Spider? I thought you left. What's up, Army Potato? But like I said, it's a really long, narrow. It's probably about. Would you say this is a football field? 100 yards. The hallway's about 100 yards. So we got 2 balls, 2 sides. And then I also have been told that I can paint the doors too. So I don't know if maybe we paint the walls first and then we come back, and then what I probably do is let like whatever teacher classroom that is, let them decide what I paint on the wall. I also thought about making it look like portals or book covers. I keep saying Mrs. Mr. Identify as a man. Anyways, need to do his thing. Is asking for what? Do Omni Man stink? I think I'm gonna do a what is it called? Omni Man, but then do it as Anakin and Obi-Wan. Do a collab crossover meme. Anyways, whew. Y'all haven't told me which. Did my battery go out? Oh, battery went out on my microphone. You guys got regular microphone now. Hopefully y'all hear me. Anyways, we need new memes. What is a new viral meme? I need suggestions. I don't know. I browse the internet. Mrs. Renken. Why do you say Mrs.? Mr. M.R. Look at the name of the account, guys. Anyways, I need new memes. What do we do? New memes. Yeah, these are like, I need memes like nice catch chair or low taper fade. And then I painted, what is his name? Kendrick Lamar. That was like literally, I painted it right after the halftime show. I need stuff like that. big iconic moment. Um, Tonight we steal the movie. Is that even new? Because like the Minions movie is like 4 or 5 years old. Well, you should do a Vine. You should like a old famous Vine. Isn't that how Logan Paul and Jake Paul started their career? Is Vines. I show speed as a slave is the new meme. Is this true? I show speed as a slave. Is that going to get me in trouble with the school? Yeah, they're going to come back and be like, what? You fin? Because I think we were doing math camp and I finished this. And so I think when school got out for school break, I think I still had like all the background and everything. And then they've not seen any of this stuff here. And then the new meme wall too. So I'll probably trying to get up here every day, working on something. But also I'm on summer break. I think my wife gets mad that I disappear for 4 or 5 hours at a time. I do need the D's Nuts guy. That's in the. If you saw the movie trailer of what's to come, that is going on the wall. But AI Bigfoot, yeah, I'm trying to figure out which AI Bigfoot to do. Thought about doing him holding the duck, and he's like, "This is my new best friend. I would die for him." And the next thing you know, he's eating cooked chicken or whatever, and he's like, he blinked twice. I feel like that's my favorite AI. What do you call it? AI Bigfoot. What do you guys think? Should I do the blink twice or should I do him running from the cops and he's like, I'm not black enough? I don't know. Both of those are very controversial. Oh, wait, I got distracted. ADHD. I show speed as a slave. I don't think that's new. I feel like that's old. I need to do better as making memes as they're viral. I need to paint these as they're trending. I gotta stay up. Make your kids in the wall. Which like all the students? Maliciously as a slave. I don't see any. I'm not seeing I show speed as a slave thing. I'm not seeing it. Internet. Booga. Oh, the Fortnite winner, dude. Yeah. I don't know. Cooking with Lynja. Lynja, how do you say it? Anyways. Show speed 500 euros. I show speed 500 euros. Did my computer just randomly die? Mm-hmm. 9 to 5 worker give you $500 after what happened. Huh. Well, I don't know. Lamar Jackson edit. I'm subbed. Grab the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit. I'm subbed. Grab the camera like this. Oh my god. I gotta put the new. Yeah, like. Oh my god. Can someone make a sick edit out of this? There you go. Did that work? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, Miss Jones is coming. It says the horse. Is that a new one? Horse walks into a bar. The bartender asks, why the long face? No. Draw my daughters on the wall. They would like that. But I don't want to give them a big head. Sense of entitlement. Man, I gotta shave. Look at this beard. It's getting out of control. Chun-Li from Street Fighter. Yeah, everybody liked her because she's got that yacht. Anyways. Draw my brother. He's a legend to me. All right. I don't know if he'd like that though. The big rat thing. Please, Mr. Renken. You sure? I don't know. I don't want to spoil my children too much. They'll act entitled. Entitled. Do Giga Chat. Yeah, I need to do that. I drew a small version of it up on one wall. But I figured that out. Big rat. Mr. Beast. I think I'm gonna do the hood Mr. Beast. That's gonna go on the meme wall. Stonks, hear me. That's an old meme. It's like 20 years ago. If we're talking Mr. Beast, you should make Chandler. Yeah. Nolan's becoming pretty popular right now. Hood Mr. Beast. Yeah, Hood Mr. Beast. I need to get started on that one. Problem is there's so many memes that I do one, and then there's other memes, and then another one, and then by the time I get to the trending one, then it's too late. It's not trending anymore. Doing all right? You leaving? All right. All right. See you Friday, probably. I'll probably be up here. Okay. I told my daughter I was gonna make her come up here next week and make her clean out my, put my room back together.
Okay, that sounds good.
And make her come work.
Yeah.
And do other things. Oh, that's sweet. Do you need me to sign for her?
No, I had them all do it before they left.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, but only 2 or 3 can come Friday anyway, so that'll be good. They can clean my office.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Put them to work.
Yeah.
Let's see. Add Stanley. Yes, we will. Stanley, he is on the list. He's actually probably, it's either him going to be next. I haven't decided. It's Stanley, Robin Williams. What's the other one? I need to figure out. I need something small to fit here, but I don't know if I want to cover up the words and put something in the front or put something behind. I haven't decided. So I probably, the Legends Are Made thing, I probably made this thing too big. I probably need to make it smaller, but I don't know. I did the words first because when I did the other one, trying to add the words to that says the Massive Meme Memorial. I'll show y'all. Anyways, trying to find a spot for the words was a headache because, like, if I drew it in one place, it covered up other stuff. So I was like, so I decided, hey, let's do the words first. But then now it's like these words. I don't know, trying to put things in here on this wall is being kind of a pain in the butt. Anyways, dead Peter Griffith. That's a meme. I'll look at that. African ancestor. I don't know. Jackie Chan. Yeah, it's a legend. Jackie Chan. Name for a car for an edit. Name a car for an edit. When I was a kid, my favorite car was Porsche. I wanted a Porsche 911. So, anyways. Surprise cat meme. I haven't done that. I'm gonna do surprise Pikachu and then probably the really buff Pikachu because I was looking at the meme wall. I don't have a Pikachu up there, and there's so many Pikachus. Okay, Porsche 9 coming up. Sounds good. Demetria is gonna cook an edit. Rip El Gato. Is that a meme? Nice. Fire. So some CBT memes. What's CBT? CBT. Thoughts, emotions, behaviors. That's what that popped up. Okay. El Gato. Doing the research. El Gato meme. Cat. Death. Google. Is that the cute little kitten? This thingy? I feel like I've seen that. That's kind of cute. My daughter would want that on the wall. No, the other CBT. Rocky Balboa on the wall. Yeah, Rocky Balboa. And Arnold Schwarzenegger from Predator. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. There's so many. Chad Bozeman, yes. Wakanda forever. Love your drawings. Well, thank you. Been following since 21K. Well, we were cooking, guys. I was getting like 2,000-3,000 followers or subscribers a day, and then now I'm getting like 100, which I'm not. It's sad. I'm just kidding. My goal, I want to hit 100K, but I don't know what to do. I don't know if I need to, like, every video be like, subscribe so I can hit 100K and beg for subscriptions, or just keep doing what I'm doing. I don't know. YouTube is a very tricky industry to make money or whatever, because right now this is a lot of work and I get paid nothing. But I did get my first sponsor deal with Class Dojo, so that was nice. But they want me to do it at the beginning of the school year, so I gotta wait till August. So I need to find ways to make money, because one, I'm running out of paint. Paint costs money, and it comes out of my pocket, and my pockets are empty. So I probably, that my pocket's empty, cause mine are. Anyways, Kobe, Rocky, Starman meme, Starman meme. I did Omni-Man, whatever. Somebody said I need to do Invincible, but it's not really a meme, Starman. So, anyways, we got tons of ideas and options already for the wall legends. That's easy to figure out. I just Google important people, boom. There's so many. The Starman meme from Earthbound? No, it's gotta be somebody else. Is that Superman? Yeah, looks like a Superman. I haven't done Superman yet. George Bush. What does it say? Next to 9/11. Or we could do the one with Hurricane Katrina, where he's like, Kanye West is like, George Bush don't like black people. That was an epic moment. Print myself. I don't know. This guy stinks. Robert Downey Jr. Are we doing the snap? You going full Gandalf? I don't. Maybe. We need Diddy. I'm not putting Diddy on the wall. I already know I would be told to take it down. I'd have to paint over it. Squid Game 1, Squid Game 2. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do I gotta do that. I've played these games before. I've made too many promises. It's just about finding a spot. Problem about painting these walls, you guys didn't know, is like you have to put things here and then you have to stack them behind, and so you have to figure out what goes in front and what goes behind. And then like some of them, like I don't want to really draw like their full body and legs and everything, and so it's all about figuring out how to align things. But anyways, Walter Payton, meanwhile, the strawberry elephant, hyperpigmentation. I already did I've done too many hyperpigmentations. Harambe, yeah, I definitely need to do that. But if I do Harambe, is that like people just gonna think it's Bigfoot? So either way, I don't know. Just 18 views or more. Well, we were at 100 something, but I had to turn the mic off because our maintenance guy came in and he was telling me all the different things he was trying to fix, and so I was talking to him for a while. So I muted everybody, and everybody left because we were muted. But I don't know. And then now that I'm back to chit chatting, so I don't know. I'm just up here. I just paint stuff, but and somehow people, they logged on and they're like, "Hey, I'll watch you paint and draw." So now we gotta paint. Now we gotta draw the details, outlining, which we have Poshka if you want to sponsor. We got the Fine Lines Poshka pen for the tiny lines, and then right now this is my new favorite one, or not that one. It's a round tip Poshka pen, and so this thing has been making some big daddy outlines, which looks pretty good. But it's all about this. Elvis Presley, yes. Oh, I have a huge list. What is your thoughts on World War III? Well, I feel like we're already in it. The problem about World War I or III is now it's a new generation of people, and we've gone through way too much. So they could be doing all sorts of stuff, and everybody's just gonna still showing up to work, do their jobs, watch their TikToks, and so when it comes down to it, has it really changed your life at all? So yeah, I don't know, Mr. Miyagi, yeah, Mr. Miyagi and a bonsai tree. We need to put that on here. But yeah, politics is politics. I've grown up through 4 different decades of politics, and well, one thing's going on over here, there's something else behind the scenes, and that's what we're not seeing is the stuff behind the scenes, which I think it has to do with the Epstein stuff and the Diddy and all these rich, powerful people that names have been in. Let's go talk about what's going on in Israel and Iran. It's all distraction. But I could be wrong. People just call me a conspiracy theorist. But whatever. But World War III, in the end of the day, is it really? I don't know. Are they gonna start drafting people? I don't know. Yet again, people are all they'll sue and lawsuits and lawyers get involved. That it's just okay. It's a different generation for World War III for day-to-day people to feel like, is it really gonna change your life? It's like COVID. Oh, let's shut everything down, but yet all systems still run the same as they used to. So what did we learn from COVID? Nothing. It changed our day to day for about 6 months, and then we went right back to doing the same thing we always do. But I know people's mindset changed. We learned that from past. I teach that when I teach art. Is artists change the way they make art because it's like World War One, World War Two. Those were the two big momentum timeline changers. People went from painting really beautiful paintings, and then all of a sudden World War II and World War One hit, and then now we're started painting like Cubism and Picasso's art, and everything just started looking all messed up, and minimalism and abstract art just came out, just because the way the mind processed, people started making things. I need dread meme. I don't know, Corn Kid. I've heard that one for a while. The creator of the Muppets and the Kermit the Frog. Oh, Jim Henson, yeah. He's a legend. I need dead meme. Is that new? Guys, I'm telling you. I want new memes only. I want something that just, like right now, it's big, trending, people are passing it around. I need those ideas. That's the knee surgery still. I typed that in. Mr. Ryder, picking up my new to be yacht. Okay. Somebody sent me a Facebook Messenger. The Beatles. The Beatles. Yeah, gotta paint. Yeah, but I wonder, I gotta change the way, I got less details. You notice I gotta fix her nose right here. I know. Let's fix that real fast while I'm thinking about it. Let's add a tiny bit of a highlight in between. Not so dramatic. Dun, dun. There, we fixed it, just like that. Jerry Lawson. That is true. Yeah, Nagajima. Can you add Kevin? Oh wait, someone, there was a guy, he's supposed to be reminding me, I'm supposed to paint Good Boy on the wall. Good Boy, just because people keep saying that. But I don't know if there's a meme that goes along with it. Good Boy. Is it just the saying, or is there like a video going around that goes with it? So I need to figure that one out. Brother is doing good for circumstances. He is in a bubble, basically, in an apartment where he cannot leave, and everything is brought to him because he has no immune system, and so he can't get sick. And so he has to do that for an entire year, is what it sounds like. Cover your hand over the camera for an edit. Okay. Yeah. Can you make a shit edit out of me? Just kidding. I don't know what I'm doing. The Shiba Inu Cheems. Yay, Doge. Name a car for an edit. We already did this. I said a Porsche 911. from one of my favorite movies, Bad Boys, with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, the Outdoor Boys. This guy's got art and humor, best combo. Yeah, I do it for the memes, guys. I do it for the memes. Anyways, I was gonna draw or whatever, but I forgot to bring my gyro stabilizer thingy, and so now I gotta go old school and just put in a tripod up to it. But anyways, I have to use this since you guys are on my good phone. I have to use this old phone, but the old phone, if I go to the regular zoom, my camera is broken, and so I have to do the widescreen to record, but that's fine. This is what happens when you're a broke artist. You use what you got, guys. You use what you got. You compromise. I'm the man. I'm that guy. Teddy Roosevelt. Yeah, when they say like he's the best president ever. Wait, draw Henry Ford. Lord, you guys there's just too many famous, legendary people. But time. Give me time. Time. There you go. Did you make an edit out of that? Blue shirt guy, please. We already did it. I just posted it at 3 o'clock today. It went out today. Thanos from Squid Game. That's what you said. Anyways, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna. Oh wait, I gotta be like, what am I doing? I'm just guessing right now. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just drawing some lines here. George Washington, the OG of presidents. Where'd my drawing go? Where'd my picture of what's her name? There we go. All right, now we got to pull in these wrinkles because she was old, right? Dun, dun, dun. Someone was giving me some hate the other day because I was like using what was it, Poshka pens and liners, and I'm just like, well, all right, well, why don't you come do this if it's so easy? Let's see. Hello, Sticky Art Shorts. He's got a check mark. He's verified, guys. Hello, what's up? I'm back. Welcome back. You are awesome, Renken, but I'm going to waste my life on YouTube Shorts. Bye. What? You showed up for a little bit. I'll give you that. Like I said, I'm not the most entertaining. I have that Bob Ross kind of chill kind of energy. That's what I know. Ooh, let's see. Now I gotta somehow make these glasses better. I tried painting them with a paintbrush, but my paintbrushes suck for making smooth lines. Anyways, so I have resorted to using paint pens because a lot more control. Steve Irwin, yes. I grew up to Steve Irwin. It was very sad, his passing, but very interesting to see his son kind of taking on the father's shoes. But anyways, we're going to start with black outlines, and then if I can find my small white ones, come in and throw in some highlights, and then we call it good, I guess. I don't know. The thing about art is you have to decide, do you want to make everything perfect and precise, or do you want to be relaxed and have fun and just let it be? I stopped art for a while. You revived my passion for art. In fact, I'm drawing right now. All right, it's good to hear. Maybe that'll be my legacy, is just to get people back into being creative, because I feel like we're going through a weird transition in time where I don't know if just people, if it's technology is making people less creative because we just want to sit and consume entertainment, but we don't want to do. And so I'm a very hands-on person. Hi, it's me that recognized you. I don't, okay. Same for me. So anyways, so if I can get on here, inspire y'all to make stuff for yourselves, then I take that as a win in my life. I've done something. So I don't know. I feel like I hit a certain age, and I think people start to think about what legacy they want to leave before they pass. And so I don't know. I'm only 41. I'll be 42 soon, but I feel like I've accomplished a lot in my life. Harambe, yeah, I'll get it. What's up, Star Paws? Half baked beans. Anyways, again, why did I put the camera so far away? I can't even read. I'm like squinting. Ooh, where's my reading glasses, guys? Albert Einstein. No, I've not done Albert Einstein yet. But I have drawn Albert Einstein a few times in my life. It's a thing like Picasso once said, the more you paint, the better you know. And I think that just means the more you paint stuff, you analyze it, and so you know what it looks like more, and you understand how to do it better. So the more times you paint or draw people's faces, the better you get at drawing people's faces. And then for me, I'm cursed with this thing where I never forget faces. I'll forget names, but I will know you for the rest of your life, because I'll be see your face. I'll run into kids I taught 20 years ago, and I'll be like, oh, I remember you. I don't remember their name, but I know exactly who they are. Can you do how do you say that? Avicii? Is that music singer, lady, girl, whatever you want to call it? I forgot her name. I'll get a lot of heat for doing the outlining with the pen, but whatever. If you can do it better, then do it. Same with me. Suck with names. Good with faces. Yeah. I think that's how it's like a left brain, right brain thing. People that are right brain are more creative, and so they're more visual thinkers. And so it's just one of those things. I learned that a while ago, is different people, your brain is wired differently than one another, than others. But anyways, let's see. Can I zoom in? No, let's see. We're gonna try and make her eyes a little bit more detailed, add some eyelashes. What is that? That ear, or whatever. I add the wrinkles and make her look old or not? Dun, dun, dun. The tear duct, that was what I was thinking. I was like, what is this thing called? I'm kind of putting on the line kind of rough because I don't want it to be like crazy dramatic. But it helps clean it up. Anyways. Please do Arthur Morgan. Alright, let's see. I love all your work. It's very inspiring. Make art look fun again. Artist to another. Well, thank you, Chris. Yeah, a lot of my videos I just jam out to music, and if you guys seen the video camera footage of me, I'm just out here alone in the hallway some nights, just dancing, just doing stupid stuff. It's pretty funny and ridiculous, but they won't let me take the recording of the security footage. But I've had some moments in the hallway that I almost want to set up another camera and just have a camera of me for those moments, because you know people do the other POV. Well, let's see, where and what is the meme memorial 2.0? We can take a quick break. Oh wait, I still forgot to hit record. All right, so my first meme memorial right there. That was the first section. It's right outside my classroom, so that door there with Rick Astley, that's my room. When you come down here, here's my other door. I have two entrances. We have Homer in the bush meme on this section, and then I'll probably paint something. So I think what my game plan is, this whole side of the wall is going to be all memes, like literally memes for days. And then we have the 2.0. Don't mind all the stuff in the hallway. They're whatever. So this is where we're at so far. So I'll probably paint something next right here. I'm thinking about putting like good boy right over here across the meme memorial. Good boy, or I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But it's a pretty big section here. This will be this phase 2. But then you have the other side of the wall. So I started with in the middle down there. That's where the legends are. And then they have all these different sections of wall over here as well. But I think this is going to be more like pop culture. Do all different cartoon characters, moments, TikTokers, YouTubers, stuff like that. Just kind of cover the wall. Kind of like if you guys have been in my classroom. You come in here. So I'm a pop culture guy. So I like characters, cartoons, video games. And so it's just kind of my style. I grew up to comic books. So as you can tell, I have a very comic book-esque kind of feeling to my art. And so I ended up, I thought about just painting my entire wall, but I have just so many things on the wall, and I'm a teacher, and so I always have to put educational resources up too, but I could have painted below my chalkboard, stuff like that. I could have, but I went through a phase where I was painting characters and splattering paint in the background. But anyways. When did it mute me? Anyways, my bad. Anyways, I'll have an AP class, and I'll probably be able to take my AP class around the school and paint murals as well, and have the students paint stuff, and just kind of be there to support them. But might be able to record content. I won't be able to record the students, but I can record the finished results on what they did. I muted when I switched camera. Okay. When I hit the rotate button. Anyways. Let's see. Where were we? Outlining. She's the goat. I have 2 questions. For the legends, well, can you do Kobe? Yes. And for the memes, can you do Smurf Cat? Smurf Cat is actually right there in the middle. So Smurf Cat has already been done. So Hood Mr. Beast. Yes, I do need to do Hood Mr. Beast. Is that the next one that I do? I don't know. Would that fit? Would Hood Mr. Beast fit right on top of Kermit the Frog? What do y'all think? I think that'll probably be the next one. And then I want to do one where the Gru and the Steal the Moon. I'm gonna have like a whole bunch of minions, like all looking up at him on a platform, and then the moon really big. I want to go kind of big with that one because it's an epic moment of Pixar kind of quality art, whatever you call it, if you want to call it art, cinematic experience. That and Toothless, the new How to Train Your Dragon movie was pretty good, but I did the dancing Toothless, so I may just do some art with Toothless. But also, here's the thing, since there's 22 of you here, anyways, I have this huge barn outside my house. I'll probably take a picture of it. My wife told me I could paint it, and I have an HOA that I hate, and so I'm gonna paint something completely ridiculous on it to just kind of make my HOA angry. And so I need ideas as to what to paint on my barn. And it's a pretty big barn. It's got a big, pretty wall. And so as you drive by, everybody would see it as they drove by. And I want to make it a landmark. So I thought about Oklahoma City Thunder, keep it Oklahoma related. And I bet you that would bring people. I think people would drive by and be like, oh my God. How ridiculous are we talking here? Yeah. I don't know. And I also thought about just painting Toothless' face really big. On it. But when you say how ridiculous, that I don't know yet. My wife's all like, now we're gonna get in trouble and we'll get sued, and I'm just like, but then I could put it on the internet and say, hey, we got my HOA trying to take my art down, and then I have all y'all come, my army, and be like, help me out. So if we have, and that'll spark controversy, which then maybe make the news. So, but then again, I've already been in the newspaper a few times, but it wasn't for anything bad. I got Teacher of the Year and stuff like that. So, anyways. I have one more request. Can you make Jinxie saying were I copper on the meme wall? Saying so were I copper? Jinxie saying what? Is that a meme? We gotta hit record, hold on. I think my paint pen is running out of paint. Oh well. Oh, gotta hit every time I'm on here and I record, I always forget. And copper is low rank, so he says okay, I gotcha. I play League of Legends, so we have bronze, I think is the lowest. So paint Jesus. I really do want to paint Jesus on the wall, but I have a feeling we'd have to take it down because it's a school and they're all like anti-church and stuff like that. But I'm in Oklahoma, so we may be all right. But I probably could do like a cross or something and kind of hide in the background. We just said we had a thing at a different school site here at Tecumseh where they built a bulletin board and it had like Merry Christmas and everything, and then there was like a huge thing where they had to take it down because then someone else wanted to put a Wiccan board up, and then it was like, well, if you can put Christ stuff up, then we get to put our Wiccan stuff, and so then they were told they had to take it all the way down. So yeah, the joys of school, politics, lots of politics. What do you just have to think of the meme wall? Right now they're on summer break, so they haven't seen the finished result unless they follow me. But I've had a lot of kids. They say they follow me. But I taught, I did summer school, so that's why I was up here. Now I'm officially on summer break. So this is me on summer break. What am I doing? I'm still doing art, painting the wall. So, anyways, can you paint Soldier from Team Fortress 2? I don't know. Is the actor passed away? All right. Are we just doing like people that have recently died? I don't know. Right now, I'm trying to hit some of the most well-known ones, like Robin Williams. We got Bob Ross. I didn't really know this lady. I didn't really watch her content, but a lot of my subscribers voted for her, and so because I guess it's more recent. She passed away recently, and so I think that's why. Here we are. Anyways, yep. Can you please do Invincible? Is that a meme or just like paint him on the wall? Mike Wazowski. I have the meme Mike Wazowski, the two-eyed one, and then the regular Mike Wazowski with one eye. I have him in my classroom, so it's like I've already painted these things. I'm trying to paint new things that I haven't painted because they're like somewhere in the building already. So it's a show. Okay. Tom Hanks. There's a lot of like negative press with Tom Hanks right now because of the Epstein stuff. But his I don't know. Innocent till proven guilty, right? Just draw already. I think I'm gonna switch to a bigger paint pen. Maybe. Yeah. Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty. It's random. Is that a meme or just paint Hello Kitty to paint Hello Kitty? Because I don't have Hello Kitty on the wall yet. I don't think. Can you look it up? I'll try to look it up later. And then we bring in the big, thick, bold outlines. I don't know. I really like this big, thick marker line. It's very unique. Ugh. Which the thin ones are nice, but I kind of like this. It also allows me to bring in black really fast, which is kind of cool. So, anyways. Mr.Renken one time painted a subscriber's profile. I thought it was mine because it was a penguin. Oh, I did do one with a penguin. But yeah, I don't think it was you. Let's see, Arthur Morgan. I'm gonna look into that. I don't want to make promises. Say yes, I'm doing that one, because then people be like, "But you said." Like there was a person that said, "You're gonna draw my profile picture," but I don't remember ever saying that I was. But they said I did, and then they're just like whined about it all the time. And then I finally did do their profile picture, but I guess they didn't like it. Wasn't good enough. And then I don't know if they unsubscribed, ghosted. They didn't even say thank you, nothing. It was a whole ordeal. So that I've learned. I was like, I'm making promises. Leah A, I painted your profile picture and you liked it, so, you know. Somehow, I just can't make everybody happy. No? Can't make everybody happy. The joys of being a YouTuber. Albert Einstein, all right. Who even are you, kid? Yeah, I am gonna do the who are you? I don't know. I posted what is it on the my teaser trailer. Did you guys all like that? I was just deking around with edits. But the who are you? And then I need to do peak cinema. So I'm gonna try and do all those ones because they're kind of the memes that people mentioned last time. But I didn't get around to doing it yet. Juice World, yeah. Pablo Picasso, yeah, I could do that. Do it in his style. You kind of missed a lot of your vids recently, but did you start a new wall? Yes, I've started 2 new walls actually. Yeah, a lot of people, they said either they just didn't watch my newer videos, they just or they don't pop up on their feed or anything. And so I was like, okay, that's weird. So I have like all these people subscribed that they missed a bunch of videos. They're like, I didn't even know you made this. So that's the joy of YouTube. I don't know what's going on. You can't. If I did regular long form videos, I think it would post up on your feed, but shorts are different. And I don't like doing long form because I like being able to play music and I don't want to be DMCA'd. So with shorts, you have the copyright that you're protected. So I don't know. I think YouTube right now is punishing me because I don't make long form content. And so they want me to be like, I've always been around 9 million. Like, if you didn't know, the way you monetize with YouTube Shorts, you have to have 10 million views in 90 days. And I always set around 9.4, 9.5 million. And every time I get closer to 10, then all of a sudden my views start to die down and I get no views. And then I'll go down to like 9 million views in 90 days. And all of a sudden my videos will start picking up. So it's like they purposely don't want me to hit that 10 million goal because they don't want me to be able to monetize. So anyways, very underrated. I hear that a lot. So thank you for that. I'm not a super prideful person, so I do what I do. I just like to make art. And I would like to be paid. I don't really want people to have to like donate to be able to afford. So if I can make money off ads, it'd be nice, but YouTube I can never beat that threshold of 10 million views in 90 days. So I may just have to switch and make long form content because I guess you can get 4,000 hours watched, but you have to do long form. But with long form, you can't play music and stuff. So, anyway, but I think there's a lot of people out there, they understand because YouTube does it. It's literally the way they make people, they get away with people making content for free. So. And then the short says, exactly certified. Make a compilation. Yeah, I thought about just put videos together and put it in a long form and then have me talking or something. But I don't know. I don't want to just have to make content just to beat the system. I want to make the stuff I like to make that people like to watch. So people say they like watching my stuff, but then I just don't get any views. And like it says I have 34,000 subscribers, and they'll be like, oh, I post a video and then I only get like 2,000 views on it. And I'm just like, what? But then I post that same video on TikTok and then I get like tens of thousands of views on it. And I'm just like, it doesn't make any sense. So John Lennon, yeah, he's a classic. One of the hardest things in the things that ever having to draw. You wanna know what it is? Fingers. Learning how to draw fingers. Oh, my phone is at 20%. It's almost dead. Never knew you were on TikTok. Yeah, TikTok is where I started, but then I started getting more views on YouTube, which TikTok is because my TikTok, I started, like one of my videos had like 500,000 views on it, but then my TikTok got hacked and then I was out of it for 6 months. It took them 6 months to get my TikTok or my account back. But then the minute I got it back, every video I post only gets 300 views. So very weird TikTok too. Where in Oklahoma? Oh, I'm in Tecumseh, Oklahoma. I live in Shawnee area, but anyways, both platforms, YouTube, TikTok, they purposely don't want new content creators. They push for verified people, all their content. That's all they want. So if you guys ever get into this scene as a as a serious endeavor. Just be ready to deal with the politics of the system. Um, they do not like new creators. Is what I've noticed. Or maybe I'm just full of it, and maybe my content just sucks. I don't know. Didn't know you were TikTok. Yeah, I make everything on TikTok because their app is just super easy to use to edit. I tried using CapCut because I think everybody uses CapCut, but right now CapCut's kind of they have some weird issues with their stuff right now because how you make stuff, they own the rights to it. It's really weird. Thank you for honoring the legends. Well, you're welcome. Thanks for being here. Aaron said hi. So I don't know. I don't know what to do as a like. What do people want to watch? Like, how do live artists make stuff entertaining? I don't know. I don't. So that's why I make short clips because people's attention spans is what we're dealing with. Is attention spans. If I make a video, a TikTok video, and it's like 30 seconds, that's not bad. But, sitting here watching me live for an hour, like how many people, like I can barely watch a movie for an hour and a half and it's got explosions, dialogue, everything. Diamond play button, yeah, I just want to get a silver play button. If I can get 100K subscribers, my dream will be met. That's all I've ever dreamed of, is just to get a play button. But I don't know. Time. I just started growing this account since February, basically. Is when I started to pick up views. So we'll see. My pen is running out of paint. The artist in me says, don't outline these things and leave it painted like it's natural. But this wall is textured, and so like painting with a paintbrush and it's textured leaves these weird little dots and grooves and stuff. And so painting the edges, it looks fuzzy and that drives me nuts. And so with a paint pen, I can get a nice smooth thing. My phone is at 5%. All right, it's all right, Mr. Pinky. My phone's at 19, so I'll probably have to get off pretty soon. I'm trying to get this finished so you guys can all see the finished result. But I start talking and I get distracted. And then that's how it all goes down. So, let's see. Do I want to draw the fingernails? Oh, so sure. What is this is one big finger right here, I think. No, 1, 2. One finger is tucked into another finger. Okay. I don't just make this stuff up. I use reference photos. So don't be mad at me. Knuckles. Anyways, if you want another editing software, I recommend Power Director, no strings attached. Yeah, I try using DaVinci Resolve because it's free. I think I first started out using Shotcut, but I don't know. Editing on my computer just drives me insane. Just doing it on my phone, just clicking and dragging, it's just so much faster. So using like something like CapCut on your phone, it's just easy because all my videos recorded on the phone. So I'm just trying to save myself time. I'd rather just spend all my time painting and drawing than having to spend time editing, and so that's probably why my videos, maybe the editing needs to be better. But if I could afford an editor, sure, I'd just pay somebody to do it. But I can't do that, so I'm on my own. I also do Queen Elizabeth. Yeah, that'd be a good one. She just passed away too. I'll probably do like a young version of her. Power Director is on mobile. Okay. iShowSpeed. Yeah, I want to put iShowSpeed somewhere. I'll probably do that on the meme wall. But it was a very legendary moment when he beat Ashton Hall. So, anyways, I don't know. I kind of got addicted to the whole iShowSpeed racing people, and so I don't know. My TikTok decides to show me all their content. Him watch race Daniel Lapel. Was that his name? No. Anyways, I got addicted. So yeah, no. Well, iShowSpeed, KSI, all those guys. I'd like to get them all up there. I don't really want to do the Paul brothers because those guys drive me nuts. I don't understand their hype. They seem like entitled people that like to just take advantage of people. I don't know. I like people that seem grateful for what they have and they care about their subscriber base, and I don't like people that just use people. But that could be my own personal take on them. But other people could be like, oh, they're my favorite. They're awesome. I don't know. They just don't seem like the greatest of human beings out there. I could be wrong. Don't. If you're a huge a fan of the Paul brothers, then that's fine. You can be a fan. Haley Joe Osment, adult version. Yeah, I don't know. Eminem, is that a legend or do we do a meme of Eminem? I haven't. We gotta figure that one out. Wah, wah. So the only reason I'm outlining this stuff is because I am a comic book fan, and comics were always about outlines. And it just, to me, I think it looks clean. But some people, they're like painters and artists, they're just like, no, how dare you? They think you're not an artist. You're a sellout. And I'm just like, well, if you can do it better, then go ahead and do it yourself. Been here since 3:20. Well, dang, I've been here about the same time. So, do you guys like the lives? Should I do more lives? I don't mind. I just, I guess I need to prepare things to talk about. It's like somebody spark a conversation piece. So people are like, what is your thoughts on Donald Trump? And it's like, I guess we can talk about that, but y'all want to. You probably hear that from your parents. Back in my day. And it's like Bob Ross said, there are no mistakes, just happy accidents. So if you mess up, you just fix it. Or maybe it's not a mess up. Maybe it's the way it was meant to be. I don't know. He was a smart man. People don't give him credit. What's your phone charge? I'm at 15%, and then this one's at, I don't know. Problem is I probably should just let it stay plugged in. I was here when you were on mute. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was talking to our maintenance guy, and he was telling me all the things he was going to fix, and so uh, I don't know if he wanted to be on camera or voice and stuff. So I try to respect when people are walking in the building. I try to respect their what do you call it? Privacy. So it's probably why a lot of times I don't play a lot of sound because it's always loud. When during the year, there's always students in the hallway screaming and yelling. So another reason why I do sound or just put a song or something over something is because, well, one, my neighbor regular sound is probably like the fan of the what do you call it, air conditioner. You probably don't want to hear that, so I'll just put a song on. Anyways, did you guys watch the new blur shirt guy meme I posted at 3 o'clock? Did you enjoy that? Dun, dun, dun. All right. Let's throw some more shadows in here. Why? Because why not? It's going to be my new saying, guys. Why not? How are you so good at art? I don't know. Practice, guys. I've been doing this for a long time. And I think the problem with a lot of people when they do art is they get too self-conscious. And so they think like, oh, I don't like it. And they start over. I don't like it. It doesn't look good. I don't like it. And so you just spend so much time starting over that you never get anywhere. So for me, I'll do it. And if I don't like it in the end, then okay, I still enjoyed learning as I did it. And so it's just time. What are you doing with your time? Are you enjoying what you're doing with your time? The finished result, the progress, it's all about the process, your journey, the time spent doing whatever it is you're doing. If you're not finding joy in that, then what are you doing? So people just scrolling YouTube shorts, it's video after video. Are you happy? Do the things make you happy? So I don't know. So that's why I'm up here drawing stuff. It makes I spent my whole life trying to be entertained. Then I just woke up one day and said, I'm not looking for entertainment. I'm looking for peace. My brain is starved for peace. So art is one of those, just that main outlet for me to find joy, peace, comfort, whatever. I have a different mindset right now. You'll get there. Some of you are young. You're probably just searching for entertainment, which is okay. So let's see. We'll save that. Words of Wisdom by Mr.Renken. Now I'm gonna probably make some people mad. They're gonna be like, "You ruined it." Nice, smooth line. Look at this patience. I should have been a surgeon. Just kidding. No. You're wise, funny, artistic, best combo. Well, thank you. I don't know. What are people looking for? Like, what do you want? You only live one life, guys. I've learned to not try to control the things that are out of my control. And so here we are. Well, the minute I started living like that, I started to be happier. can only control what you can control. So, anyways. Whoop. If you didn't know, you can blend a Posca pen with your finger. I know. Who would have thought? And I like Posca because for some reason their paint inside their pens is like super opaque, and so it just covers up everything. What? Most people would not put little white highlights around things. Because it's such a massive wall, those highlights help make things stand out. Even though they may not look good like right where you see them and like close up, you're like, that doesn't look right. But when you zoom out and when you have a bunch of stuff, it makes these things stand out from the thing behind it. And so it's just a quick technique to kind of, to where I don't have to like blend and change the contrast from one color to another, front to back. It's literally, I just whoop, done. So a lot of ways to do stuff. I don't make everything the right way. Art is trial and error. You will try things out. You will like it. You will try some other things out. You will hate it. The whole point of it is to learn from it. What are we doing with our time if we're not learning? Our brain is a sponge. Let's feed it. The more you feed it, the better it gets, the better it knows how to do stuff. Why not? Ooh. I was talking to our janitor, and he said it was a very wise individual. I was like, I've never thought of myself as smart, but that's an interesting way to say it, as wise. I was probably wise at a young age. I just look at things. I just look at the world differently, and I think that's what artists are. We look at things differently. So if you're an artist out there, you tell me. You in the same boat? All right, if you were here earlier, I said, why does the bottom lip always lighter than the top lip? Well, the way light shines down from above, our bottom lip catches that light because it hangs out a little bit more, while our upper lip curves down and inward, which creates a shadow. Same thing with our eyebrows. Why is it so dark in here? Well, because the light can't go over our eyebrow. So when I paint things, like this area is usually darker, and then down up here where the nose is, and it's always lighter on the tip of the nose because our light gets captured by the nose. So anyways, this is the thing about drawing people and portraits is you're battling light. That's all it is. You're battling light. Without light, we live in darkness. So how do we use light to our advantage? That is what we're doing as an artist. I'm just playing, like, just using a white Posca pen, just playing with the light. That's all it is. King Von. I don't. What is King Von? Is that from Mario? Anyways, real speak facts, supposedly. All right. I need my smaller white pen because I need to outline the glasses. Ugh. And I'm just using my stool here to get paint on it. Can you do Spider-Man? I'm actually planning on doing the Spider-Man meme where the 3 Spider-Man are pointing at each other. And I'll probably do Stan Lee on here and then do that to honor Stan Lee. If you didn't know, I'm a huge Stan Lee fan. Marvel, I wear Marvel shirts like every day. Look at this. I made this shirt. I made one for every color of the week. So anyways, so I'm a huge Stan Lee fan. But I noticed when Stan Lee passed away, did you guys notice that Marvel movies are not as good as they used to be? coincidence, or is it because Marvel was sold to Disney and we're just dealing with Disney nonsense? Makes you wonder. I think Stan Lee was the guy that kind of told Marvel what they were allowed to do, but the minute he passed away, Marvel sold off to Disney, and then the movies and characters have not been the same. And then the thing about what the real problem is if you're thinking about Disney, like, what happened to Disney? Disney used to be a good company, good wholesome company. The characters that were invented from, but then they went all whatever you want to call it now, like today's woke nonsense. It just I don't know if it's what people really want. Oh, let's see. But anyways, that's me rambling. It's the joys of YouTube and live is gotta somehow keep y'all entertained. Yeah, they started with Star Wars. Yeah, see, when George Lucas sold to Disney, it went downhill. It's all about money. That's what I noticed. They do this stuff to make money, which I get it. You gotta make a profitable whatever. It's all about profits. The same thing with like video games. Like my favorite video game companies back when I was a kid, they suck now. But they all sold out. It's all about money. Everybody became greedy. I fear the day you all grow up and you have to live in society that's just living right now is ridiculous because everything costs so dang much. So it's just, I fear the day my children have to move out and live on their own. I don't think they'll be able to afford it. So it's like, will they ever move out? So it's just scary. All right. How's she look? Ugh. Let's flip you around. Ta-da. You guys were here before the video was made. Does it look like her? How'd I do? Did I mess it up? Let's turn that phone off, move it out the way. Tip lying. Is this a W in the chat? Hit the like button up top. Do 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 do. Probably should have used a paintbrush on this part, but paint pens are just so easy. They're just fast. All right, Peak Art W. Coach Wall. Is that what you guys are voting on? Do we need to do Coach Wall while he's hyped up? Let's see. WWW. All right. Anyways, so it looks like her. I didn't do her wrong, right? Let's see. Add the white down, and then we'll come back with the black to thin out that white, because I don't have a thin white pen. Ooh. Just have a nice little glare on the end there. I don't know. Art is battery at 10%. So many spammers. Oh, whatever. Spam all you want. Let's see. She looks good. All right, you guys were here before it goes on the interwebs. I don't know. I feel like her hands. Like I'm telling you, the hardest thing in the world is draw fingers, guys. All these weird poses. Look at this stuff. Like it's hard, but I did my best. Tried to, let's see, can I zoom out? Nope. Well, let me zoom out while I'm live. But anyways, this thing about like doing all these different memes. I don't know. Or different characters and people. It's like trying to figure out where to place everything. So, boom, boom, boom. I'll have to put something here in the middle. My game plan right now, I think I'm going to put Michael Jordan, you know, his one, he's got his arms out. I think I'm going to put him there and have his arms go out, and then the basketball. And then, so, also over here we got Bob Ross. I thought about painting a tree, do his little happy little tree. But I also made it, I thought about do like another legendary like person or character, but make it look like Bob Ross painted him in his style. So that's the thing. I just like to mess around with stuff. But anyways, everyone's message keeps overshadowing me. All right, Zode, I'll scroll back. Let me see. W drawing, keep it up. May you do Pengu next. Pengu. I don't know Pengu. I'll look that up. But anyway. Dun, dun, dun. If I hit this button here, what is it? Oh, I saved a highlight. Whoops, my bad. Mr.Renken, speaking facts. Someone make an edit out of that. The penguin. But anyways, there. I finally did a video or a live where we finished it. I was live. You didn't get to see the start because I started it yesterday, and so I got tired, and I was like, you know what? But at least you got to see the other part of it. If you were here, you got to see all the small, tiny details, and you know how to make things. But I feel like I need to bring some. No, actually, it is that light over there. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it as is and call it good. I could be nitpicky all I want. Arthur Morgan. A lot of people saying Arthur Morgan. I think it's gonna be Stan Lee. But then there's Coach Wall. What do you guys think? Stan Lee or Coach Wall? Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I think I gotta go home. I think my daughter wants to go swimming, so let me go. Let me do that. But anyways, hopefully I did it right. Maybe we can get her son to comment or something. We can add her channel and see if we can get her son, because I think her son's running her YouTube things right now. So people are saying Stanley. See, I want to do Stanley, but right now I don't. Coach Wall, if we're gonna put him up there, I think I got to put him now while he's, you know, everybody's talking about him. But if not, I feel like there's other famous, legendary people that I should probably put on the wall as well. But it's just like, do you do it for the YouTube algorithm so that people see this more? I don't know. What's the reason behind all this? But anyways, thanks for showing up. Sorry, my microphone went out. Battery died, so you guys got the boring mic. I try to bring prepared, but this things don't last very long. But I was coloring for longer than I thought. But all in all, hopefully you liked it. I'll drop a video probably of it tomorrow. I'll probably edit it tonight. And I'll probably bounce over to the meme wall for the next thing. And then we'll come back to this. So I'm trying to go like maybe do 2 videos over here and then 2 over there and then 1 over here, back and forth. So as people comment. So anyways, thank y'all for showing up. Y'all have a good one. Balin says you loved it. Awesome. I'm out. Toodaloo. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.